Man, what is up to anybody, everybody that might be watching this? I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on this video, and just assuming from what the title says, assuming this shit is correct. Just assuming that this chick actually was stealing. Because for all I know, she could have been doing shit. She could have just been minding her business. But just assuming that this title is correct and she was stealing, I'm gonna just give y'all my thoughts on the shit. But I'm gonna just play it for you first for some of y'all that ain't seen it.
Get off of her. She's pregnant.
Yes, stop.
Get off of her.
Hey, you better not touch me. You will get a
You
charge.
touching her?
JCPENNEys. You JCPENNEys, you're not a real officer. Your ass, your dick is in my ass, and I'm 3 fucking months, yo. That's why I did not run from you. Now let me go. I'm not gonna leave my child.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pause it right there. Basically, what's happening from what I can gather from watching this shit, the chick was stealing. The dude, he's a loss prevention security dude, and apparently he tried to stop her from stealing, pulled her over, whatnot, yada yada yada. She resisted, and so he's on top of her trying to hold her down till the police get there. And which probably heard some of the people in the background talking about get off of her. She's pregnant, this and that. And that's the problem right there with a lot of people, in my opinion. Like, we always want to be so quick to defend the criminal and their rights, but we don't ever take time to stop and say, like, well, for one, if this motherfucker went and stealing in the first place, he wouldn't be on top of her, And then number two, you pregnant and stealing at that. What type of example you trying to set for your kid? And then, we can go even deeper than that. If you pregnant, why you can't go to your baby daddy or your husband, boyfriend, or whatever, ask him to get the shit that you need for you, so you don't got to be out there stealing and shit. But we don't stop and say shit like that. We just look at the authority figure like they the motherfucker in the wrong when he just doing his job. He may have been too aggressive or not, but that's besides the point to me, in my opinion. Because it all goes back to the point. If she wasn't stealing in the first place, he wouldn't be on top of her. He wouldn't be fucking with her. But like I say, people, we so quick to defend the criminal and their actions, but we don't ever take time to point out, like, well, this woman, she should have been stealing in the first place. And, that can go to, like, other issues, too, just like the whole Black Lives Matter thing, Like I say, my thing is, with the Black Lives Matter, we quick to point out the police, like, oh, they're here to protect us. They're not supposed to be doing this and that to us, But like my stance is, like with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, it will never succeed until they take time to acknowledge that the person was in the wrong in the first place. That the person was out there robbing somebody, stealing somebody, holding the gun to somebody's head. And, if they weren't doing that, the cop wouldn't have had a reason to fuck with them. Not, don't get me wrong, that ain't always the issue. But, just trying to stick to this particular, thing at hand, this video, they talking about get off her, she's pregnant. But no one's, I'm all for women's rights, and, I'm not trying to, say he was, handling it the best tactical way, but I wasn't there. And, y'all see the handcuffs on the ground, he probably tried to detain her, and she probably was resisting, but nobody was there. I wasn't there, so I can only assume, But, I'm gonna just play the rest of this shit.
I'm for real. I'm not. Yourself on me. Get off of me.
Is this law security or something?
Yes.
This what loss prevention do?
Oh my gosh, you better not choke me. Get the fuck ever.
This chick say, is this what loss prevention do? Yes. That's their job, to stop motherfuckers like this from stealing shit.
JCPENNEY, y'all.
I'm scared. 860-84. Get the fuck off me.
Look at him.
Thank you. Yes. Man, get off me, dog. For real. Because if I defend myself, I'm not fucking wrong. Now get the fuck off me. Get off me. Wrong.
Wow.
Don't resist somebody.
Man, but I can't even watch all this shit. You know, I think to me, if she was cooperating, which I don't think she was, because she wouldn't have been fucking stealing in the first place. You know, if she was cooperating, he wouldn't have had to do all that. He would have put her in the back office till the police got there. He probably would have handcuffed her till the police got there if she was so-called trying to cooperate. But what criminal in their right fucking mind is cooperating when they get caught? Not too many of them just gonna go down, you know. So all that just let me go. I just want to sit here. I don't, you know. That's a bunch of malarkey, you know. And you know, it's just some other story. Like I seen some shit firsthand. I was at the mall one day and this chick was coming out of Victoria's Secret. She had a big ass duffel bag. And when she came out of the store, the little shit started beeping. You know, they got little sensors on the clothes and shit. And for some reason, none of the store employees came. And, you know, maybe it was like an inside job. She may have knew somebody working there. But, you know, this was another instance of a woman stealing, but this woman didn't get caught, you know. So I'm looking at this chick, and I'm looking at that big ass bag she got. And I'm like, I know this bitch got a shitload of goodies up in there. And so she's speed walking to the exit. And, you know, mind you, we came out about the same time, but she's speed walking trying to get away. So she about 20 yards ahead of me by now. And so she gets to the exit door, right? And, and you know, it's like a long path. You know, I'm at like the Regency Mall, for y'all that ever been to Jacksonville, Florida. She gets to the exit by JCPENNEY. So she comes out of Victoria's Secret and she's like speed walking to the exit by JCPENNEY and she makes that left, right? By the time I get there, I can't even see this motherfucker. And that lets you know she had to be like booking that motherfucker when she got out of there. And she probably had the getaway car waiting and shit, you know, but you know, like I said, I don't want to go too much in on this. I probably wasted too much time, but it just like shocked me, like just how people, like I get, you know, police brutality and shit, but it's just like this motherfucker's in the wrong. Imagine if she stole your money, you know, she stole your DVD player, your fucking shit you work hard for. I mean, how the fuck would you feel? Would you give a fuck if she's pregnant? You know, but people don't stop thinking about that shit. And, you know, just like I said, this shit with cops, you know, police be like police brutality. But imagine a motherfucking criminal murdered your brother, or a motherfucking criminal murdered your daddy, or broke into your car, stole your speakers and shit you work fucking hard for. You know, would you really give a fuck how hard the police went on them? And, you know, like I say, just to be clear, I'm not speaking on innocent people that die for nothing, you know, from police or people of authority. I'm not talking about that, you know, so don't get it twisted. I'm not talking about, you know, innocent people that, you know, didn't deserve to die. You know, don't get shit twisted, you know. But I'm not gonna name no names. We all know who they are, you know, but anyway, that's my rant. Let me log up out of here. Shit.